Hello everyone, welcome to the 8th International Conference of the ASC. For that, we needed somebody with a strong accent, and that'll be me. I know lots of you have come from far, you know, France is in the house, of course, Belgium, Turkey, Germany. It's like the Euros, except we're going to talk about market research, and France is not going to win in the end. Maybe Portugal, who knows? So there is a hashtag if you want to tweet about everything. We're going to have 2 sessions at one point, so we really want to exacerbate the MOFO, the fear of missing out. So do tweet about it, and I'm Jérôme Sopoçko, and I'm a co-chair. Everything is online. You got like a QR code here. You got lots of information if you go there. The programs, you know, each of the streams, each of the keynote speakers, so you can have that information. If at one point you're lost, drunk somewhere in a ditch, you can call us on WhatsApp and we'll find you and bring you paracetamol, possibly. We got celebrity as well. We got Frank Buckler was an author, and we've found a way of buying his book for a reasonable price and give it to every one of you. So you can go speak to him. He's going to be there at the 2 break sessions, and you can have his book signed by him. He's going to be our keynote speaker tomorrow morning. This is not possible without sponsors. We're a non-profit organization. And this conference has been sponsored by Base Price, by Cobalt Sky, by ETABS, by Opinion Research, and by Survey Tester. Speak to them at the breaks. They're all here. Buy their products. They're fantastic. And it's going to mean that they're going to sponsor the next one. The drinks tonight are sponsored by Rubik Lab, which is part of Data Expert. And I'm going to mention quickly our annual sponsors of the ASC: Askia, Data Expert, Delineate, ETABS, 4-Star, Mailinco, Red Center Software, and Snap Surveys. So it's great to see so many of you today. So I'm going to just introduce you a few things. I remember my first international conference in early 2000 because it was the only one that had a swimming event where I was one of the one involved. I'll tell you all about it at the break. But the conference itself had a profound impact on me because I finally found a place. I like to call it a home among people that had the same interests as me. Back then, being a computer programmer was pretty much a solitary occupation. It was before Agile, and it was the time of heroic programming. And here I could find people that had the same passion as me, and then they were ready to share, to exchange, and importantly, to admit some of their failures and what was working, what was not working. So the ASC was the home of, hashtag ResTech before there even was a hashtags. Programmers and statisticians are sometimes on the autistic spectrum, and I know I am. We understand numbers, we understand computers, but humans not so well. But we're curious. We want to understand them better and possibly predict what they're going to do next. And because we can't do that instinctively, then we turn to our only friends, computers. You can call that naive, but it should be praised. It comes from a good place. And software programmers are my favorite type of programmers. It's people that want to understand, and they're better than finance programmers anyway. So they were over the weaknesses, and they found a remedy through uber geekiness. Just a one word about the ASC. It's a non-profit organization. We're all volunteers. Our aim is to serve our community, and the community, it's you. And lots of good things have happened here. Of course, the SSS format happened, the TSAPI may happen later, but we got to remember that this was made possible because Keith Hughes, Steve Jenkins, and Geoff Wright came together. They were competitors and agreed on a format that allowed to exchange metadata and survey data. So it's a place of collaboration, and Pat Malloy here is here, and thank you for organizing that as well. Those three guys got a fellowship at the MRS, and we're really proud of that. I need to mention Mike Trotman, who's been a serving member of the ASC for 17 years, who passed away last year. He used to sit on the front row, always asked the best questions, really hard question if you were a good speaker, and really kind one if you were a rubbish one like me. So we miss him dearly, and we think of his friends and family. He also got a posthumous fellowship for his work, and I think it's much deserved. The ASC would not be possible without its incredible members, and I want to thank Tim Macer, who's the godfather of ResTech, and he's been doing it for years, and is instrumental in organizing and making sure that everything happens. Thank you to Rebecca Cole. You might call her Bex, but we call her Boss, and she. And that's why it's happening. Sorry for not answering any of your emails in the last few weeks. I want to thank Alex Reppel, who's a lecturer at Royal Holloway. So it might be thanks to him that we got this wonderful place to organize a conference. Nobody likes Germans during the Euros, sorry, Bernard. But if you speak to him, you will understand the meaning of the word Germanophilia. Is a peach of a man, and again he's done a lot to organize this. So I want to thank the members. That's you. I want to thank the reviewers and mentors for all the papers, the speakers, obviously, the attendees, and the sponsors. I've already mentioned them. They got enough out of this. So if it's your first time at the ASC, welcome home. You don't need to be a programmer to enjoy what's going to happen in the next 2 days. You don't even need to be a geek. All you need is curiosity. It's a safe place. Ask questions, network at the break, boast about your successes, and acknowledge your mistakes. If it's not your first time at the ASC, well, welcome back in your spiritual family. It's nice to see you all again. Please go and speak to the newbies at the breaks, at the dinner, and make them feel welcome. We've got 2 days, and we're going to make the most out of it.